Aces High is a combat flight simulator and massively multiplayer online game for Microsoft Windows. It was created by High-Tech Creations and originally released on May 8, 2000. The game is subscriber-based. It features aircraft from both the World War II and World War I eras, as well as smaller numbers of ground vehicles and ships. While the main focus of Aces High is on World War II aerial combat, there is also a smaller selection of ground vehicles, ships and World War I aircraft. There are over 100 aircraft, vehicles and boats individually modeled in the game. Gameplay. Aces High is an open-ended combat flight simulator, where players can fly online or offline, and engage other players in air, land or sea-based combat. Strategy is similar to Capture the Flag. There are 3 countries at war and the object is to win the war by capturing a percentage of the other 2 countries' fields while retaining a percentage of your own fields. Capturing and defending fields takes cooperation of players of each side. Player-built maps are rotated at the end of each war, reset and start over. War lasts anywhere from hours to days depending on the arena and populations present. World War II. The main focus of Aces High is World War II aerial combat. This takes place in several online arenas, the focuses of which include early, middle, and late war aircraft. In addition to this, the World War II arenas also contain ground and naval combat, both of which operate alongside the air war. Although the selection of ground vehicles is a little lacking, it is beginning to be improved with the upcoming edition of the M4A3 and the M4A3. World War I. High-Tech Creations announced the development of aircraft from World War I in October 2009. Upon its release in 2010, it contained 4 aircraft: the Fokker Drive I, Sopwith Camel, Bristol F-2B, and Fokker D-7. The World War I arena is set up as a dogfighting arena with 3 countries set up in bases in close proximity. As of version 2.25, the Dr. I flight model was reworked, resulting in slightly lower lift and top speed. Special events. Special events are events run outside the normal areas of the game in order to have more realistic battles based upon or themed upon various historical battles, or to have some other activity, such as air racing. Special events include scenarios, Friday squad operations, air racing, This Day in World War II, snapshots, Sunday European campaign, King of the Hill, squad dueling, and heavy metal Sundays, some of which are described below. Scenarios. Scenarios are special large-scale battles in Aces High that run 2 to 3 times per year. Usually, they are based on actual World War II battles, such as the Battle of Britain. Sometimes they are based on hypothetical battles that might have been. A scenario typically involves about 150 people divided into 2 sides, each with a dedicated command staff. Each side has particular aircraft, mission objectives, squadron assignments, bases, and resources. A scenario typically runs over the course of a month, with 1 battle per week, each battle lasting 3 to 4 hours. Of the special events in Aces High, scenarios are generally designed to have the most amount of realism consistent with still having a fun battle. Friday squad operations. Friday squad operations are somewhat like scenarios, except that they run 3 Fridays out of every month, and have participation restricted to members of Aces High squadrons. Typical participation in FSOs is several hundred players. This Day in World War II. This Day in World War II runs once per month on the anniversary of a major World War II battle. The design is themed upon the battle, but made to be fun to play with no preparation needed by players before they participate. Snapshots and SECs. These are battles that run several times per month, themed on World War II battles. The designs are made to be fun and to require little or no preparation by players prior to participation. AHXAR racing runs each week, where players race on courses that typically include flying under a bridge or through a hangar as part of the course. Placement in each race is noted, and there is a final champion at the end of a series of races. King of the Hill. In this event, players all fight each other until one person is left, who then chooses the plane type for the next round. The first person to win 3 rounds is King of the Hill. Squad Dueling League. One squad fights another until all members of a squad are shot down. A scoring system is set up to track results over a 12-month period. Heavy Metal Sundays runs on Sundays. It is fighting or other events involving ground vehicles. Axis vs Allies Arena. The Aces High Axis v Allies Arena pits historic opponents and weapons against each other within the confines of available plane sets and maps. The arena features 24/7 snapshots of historic or semi-historic World War II battles or campaigns in virtually all theaters of the war. Ordinarily, setups change each week. Additional features. Using editors provided by the developers, players are able to create terrains and aircraft skins, which may be submitted to High-Tech Creations for inclusion in the game. As of version 2.25, the number of in-game skins to select from has been doubled from 16 to 32 for each aircraft. The game also contains a program called Aces High Film Viewer. This allows players to record their sorties for later viewing through the film viewer. Players can slow down or speed up the playback, use recorded views to watch the film as seen by the player in-game. There is an option for trails to show the flight paths of aircraft, as well as the ability to trim down film and remove text or vox from a saved film. Reception.